I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing.
Alright guys, so I think it's time that we have a little chat or talk or whatever you want to call it. Sorry. Yes. Sorry, I got a little bit cold. Yes, I am taking my makeup off with toner pads. I'm being lazy. First things first, I have seen tons of videos on my For You page. Number one, who would judge me out of the glow house trend. Ton of videos just talking so down on all of the girls in the glow house and trying to find every single way to make the girls insecure. While you're making those videos, you guys are the ones that are judging us. Just want to say that you guys don't see what goes on behind the scenes and the people that we talk to and the people that we help behind the scenes that we don't post on social media. When you guys make those comments that you're not doing anything, all you're doing is lip syncing, you guys don't see what goes on behind the scenes. And we've posted multiple things trying to motivate other people to help out in the community, but then we get backlash saying you shouldn't post these. But if we don't post them, then we get backlash. We get backlash either way. But that's okay, because all of you guys' opinions are valid. But we've already helped so many people, so many young girls, so many families, and you guys just haven't seen that because we don't want to post everything on social media. We just want to post the basics and be able to motivate other people. Before you guys start judging people, understand that you have no idea what goes on other than the clips that you guys see on social media. You guys wouldn't be too happy if people judged you before they actually got to know you. We are all young girls. We're not perfect. We know we're not perfect, and we don't act like we're perfect, especially behind the scenes. Number one, I struggle with so many things that you guys don't see. My insecurities are absolutely through the roof, whether you guys see it or not. I've had extreme body dysmorphia since 9 years old. Extremely insecure about my teeth. My two front teeth are very dark yellow. They're different color than the rest of my teeth. My front tooth is also crooked. I don't like smiling in any pictures unless I have my aligners in. It makes my teeth look a little more straight. From one side of my face, my nose doesn't look so big. The other side of the face, it looks huge, and maybe you guys don't see that, but I see it in every single picture that I take. I'm extremely insecure. My feet don't look like normal people feet. I have a bunion on my foot, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's like, it's not an extra toe, but here's your 5 toes, and it comes out really hard that way. I have insecurities, just like every single other girl in this house. You guys are so against bullying, but don't realize you're bullying. You are bullying. Just because you think that we think we're better than everyone else when we don't at all. Numbers on social media will never define anyone, ever. I sure as heck won't treat anyone differently just because they have numbers on a platform. And again, you guys are so against that, but you're treating us differently because we have numbers on platforms, and you guys are trying to make us out to seem like we think we're perfect people when we don't. We have things that we struggle with at home. A lot of it. And you guys think we're all rich. I'm not. At all. And I'll leave that there. I will say I am rich because of the support system that I have around me, but financially, not at all. I wasn't gonna tell social media this until later down the line. Our goal with this house is not only to spread positivity, not only to motivate people to help out in their community, not only to try and make the world a better place, but we want to open up our own homeless shelters, our own women's shelters, our own animal shelters. We want to actually be a part in helping the community, but we haven't showed you guys that, and you guys just love to judge right off the bat. So guys, another thing, I don't know why the internet wants the Glow House girls to have beef so bad, but behind closed doors, we all care about each other, and there's not a single issue in the house. This is the last video I'll ever make addressing anything like this. Just want you guys to know, when you guys are making these silly videos talking about us and trying to bring us down, you are bullying. You are bullying. Whether you think it's bullying or not, you are bullying. Just because we post videos on social media does not make us any different from anyone else in this entire world. We are normal people. That also goes for other influencers or other people who do social media who think that they're higher than anyone else. You're not. You're normal. You're normal. I was never gonna make a video like this, but I have 5 younger siblings, and I would always protect them with my entire heart and do anything for them, just like I would do for any of these girls, and I will protect them, and I will try my best to stand up for them, and I just want you guys to know that they are normal people. You guys don't see the tears that they shed and the stuff that they go through behind closed doors, because believe it or not, a few girls, while we were at the house and everything looked picture perfect, a few girls had a few mental breakdowns that had nothing to do with the Glow House, that had to do with their personal lives, because their lives are not perfect. This is just a reminder that everyone you see on social media is normal. We're all normal. Not everyone on social media makes money. It's not as much money as you guys think it is. It's definitely an easier way to make money, but again, it's not as much as you guys think it is. So again, when you go to make a video about somebody or something or anyone in this entire world, or you go to make a comment about somebody, say it to yourself first. And after you say it to yourself, think to yourself, how would I feel if someone else said this to me? Before you say, well, they're rich and they're pretty and blah, 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 they'll be fine. You may think they're pretty, but they may be struggling with their own self-image and think that they're not pretty. They may be struggling with loving who they are themselves. You can't judge someone's financial situation just off of social media. What I'm about to say might be a little harsh, but it's the reality of life and it's just the truth. How would you feel if after you wrote that comment, after you made that video, after you said this rude thing to somebody, they took their own life because that was their last straw? Because you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So they took their own life because your comment, the thing that you just said to them, that text message that you just said to them, that video you just made about them was their last straw. And you made that comment just because you think they have a perfect life. Just because you think that they're better than everyone else. But they took their own life for it. Now their blood is on your hands. It's not cool. I'm only getting so worked up over this because I went through bullying. Siblings have gone through bullying. And I don't know what I would do if my siblings took their own life because of a nasty comment someone wrote. That's it for tonight, guys. I love you guys. Be smart. Think before you speak. Be kind. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all. And before you write a comment judging someone else, think to yourself, how would you feel if someone judged you before they actually got to know you?
Podcast, and our topic today we're going to be talking about is drama,
why it happens,
how to avoid it,
and why staying out of it is a power move.
So first we're going to start off with giving you guys examples and kind of giving you guys our own stories
and how to apply that to your own life.
So during school is definitely a time where drama basically almost feels necessary. Like everywhere you look, there is drama all around you. Drama happening literally everywhere, and at some points it can feel almost unavoidable. But we're kind of here to share with you guys and help you guys understand that it is completely unavoidable and everything is in your own hands. You have all of the power as long as you make sure that you know that.
One thing I've learned is that silence is better than like clearing your name in drama. Sometimes keeping your mouth closed and just not even engaging in what people have said about you, what you've heard, is like the best thing you could do. That is a power move. There was so much drama happening in my high school over like the dumbest stuff, and drama most of the time is always over the dumbest things ever.
It's always over literally the smallest things ever,
Literally.
And sometimes it feels like a high, like you have to engage, you have to clear your name, and it's so aggravating because it mainly stems from the people that are insecure about themselves, so they want to take their insecurities out on you. They're literally projecting, so I want you guys to know that it is never a you problem. The people that are starting the drama for absolutely no reason most of the time, it's usually over absolutely nothing.
And it's most of the time rumors.
It's
and like
most of the time
made up in their head about.
And then it like, guys, the rumors, like it'll be like one little thing and then it'll spread across like the entire school, and I'm like, there were so many times that I walked into school and everyone's like, oh, why did you do that? And I'm like,
what? That never even happened.
What? That never even happened. Like what? Like it just doesn't make sense half of the time, and it can definitely take a toll on a lot of people's mental health because there were a lot of times in school that it felt like I was in the mix of drama 24/7 for absolutely no reason, and I just felt the need to constantly clear my name because I wanted people to know that this is not the type of person that I was with these rumors that were being spread. But I slowly started to learn that like clearing your name will just make things worse because it'll make people speculate more, because when you firstly go to engage in these things, it kind of brings the sense of like, oh, she was quick to speak on it, so like obviously it was true. She's getting very defensive, and like no matter what you say, people will have something to say. So the more that you say, the more that you're giving them against you. The more that people know about you, the more they have against you. So make sure to keep your friends close but your enemies closer.
Wow, okay, she just said everything all for me. But yeah, honestly, the best thing to do is to stay silent and not engage. And if you have friends that are constantly talking about other people and gossiping, like they are not your real friends, because most of the time they're gonna do that behind your back and talk about you. So what I've learned is to literally just be like, I don't want to engage in this conversation of like gossiping. I care about you, but I don't like to do any of this. And it's definitely a situation where it's like, if your friends are always constantly talking about other people, or quote unquote people they call their friends, what makes you think that they're not doing it about you? And that's a hard pill that I had to swallow, because I had a bunch of friends that were constantly gossiping about other people, and I'd just sit there and I'd be like, oh wow, like blah blah blah. But then I then found out that they were also doing the same exact thing to me, which I never thought that they would do. Like the sweetest people, I'm like, I think these people are genuine friends, but they would constantly talk about other people. And I'm like, no, they would never do that to me, guys. Never say never. They did.
Never say never.
Yeah, literally, people who are always like projecting their insecurities and talking about other people, they're most of the time doing it behind your back too. So never trust those people, I want to say. But
and at this point, I feel like it's more of like a mental mind game, because all of us, again, it kind of feels like a high, like I need to clear my name, I need to engage, you know, and in order to have friends, I need to engage in this drama. And that is one thing. A lot of girls tend to bond over talking about other people, and unfortunately, it's just kind of like human nature. But the best thing that you can do to make yourself mentally and physically more powerful is to stay out of these situations.